India Today Access My India exit polls, and this time around, one of the main figures or one of the main issues, in fact, of this election was caste. This is what actually led to the most unlikeliest of alliances to come together, especially where the state of Uttar Pradesh is concerned. Let's break it down on how India voted on the basis of caste this time around. So this is how India voted. The scheduled caste, the SC category, which would possibly be the Dalits here, the BJP, 41% of the SC has voted for the Bharatiya Janata Party, 28% have gone with the Congress, and others at 31%. This is what it looks like. Now, this is 41% BJP, 28% Congress, 31% others. Let's look at the scheduled tribe category here. And these are the figures on that account. 49% have voted for the Bharatiya Janata Party, 30% to the Congress, and 21% for others. Let's just take a quick look again at it. This is what it looks like. 49% for the BJP, 30% for the Congress, and 21% for others. Now let's look at the OBC factor. Now this was a vote which was floating for anyone to take, and it seems to have gone with the Bharatiya Janata Party with 58% OBC vote going to the BJP. The Congress just about 18%. That is it, 18% voting for the Congress and 24% of the OBC vote going to others. This is the picture where the OBC vote comes into play. All right, so the caste arithmetic on a national level looked like this as per our exit polls, but the state that it played out most was the state of Uttar Pradesh, and let's just break it down in terms of figures for the state of Uttar Pradesh. So the SC category, where did it vote? Did the Dalit vote get split? Jatavs, non-Jatavs, where did it go? 74%. All right, this is the general caste category, the higher caste. Where did they all go? 74% have gone the Bharatiya Janata Party way. 12% to the Mahagathbandhan. The Congress 7%. This is the general caste category, Thakurs. And
it's very interesting that the Congress in most of these seats, and Dr. Shastri will come in on this, was hoping that the Congress will in fact work as the vote katwa. They will try and take away a few of the upper caste vote from the BJP. That doesn't seem to be happening. The BJP is sweeping it in Uttar Pradesh.
In the upper caste vote. So this is what it looks like, the general category. Let's move on now. Let's get the SC category. Now, did the Dalit vote get split? That 19%, the Jata vote has gone to the BJP, just 19%, 74% as expected to the Mahagathbandhan. Mayawati comes from the Jatav community, only 4% to the Congress. This is what it looks like where the Jata vote is concerned. Now let's look at the crucial non-Jata vote, the Valmikis, the Parsis and others. Where did that vote go? 57% with the BJP. So the non-Jata vote seems to have swung the way of the BJP. Only 30% with the Mahagathbandhan as per our exit polls, and only 8% with the Congress. All right, let's look at the Yadav vote in Uttar Pradesh. How does that pan out? Did the Yadav go with Behenji? Well, the BJP only got 18% of the Yadav vote, so it seems it has stuck to the Mahagathbandhan with a whopping 72% of the vote going to the Mahagathbandhan. The Congress getting just 6% of the Yadav vote. So this is the total picture of the Yadav vote with a whopping 72% going to the Mahagathbandhan. Let's look at the non-Yadav vote in the state of Uttar Pradesh right now. The Bharatiya Janata Party getting a whopping 72% of that vote. 14% has gone to the Mahagathbandhan, while 7% to the Congress. So this is also really important because this is that OBC non-Yadav vote which was for the taking. Now let's okay, so this is the overall picture. Let's look at where the Muslim vote went. Did it get divided? Was there a fracture? Did it did the Congress eat into the Muslim vote of the Mahagathbandhan? The BJP getting only 8%, and if I'm not wrong, 2014 that figure was 6%. Mahagathbandhan getting 76% of the Muslim vote. The Congress getting just about 14%. So what it looks like, Ankit, that the Muslim vote this time has gone with the Mahagathbandhan, if we look at these figures, and not possibly gotten fractured to the extent that was expected.
This is an important marker, Dr. Shastri. That is exactly what people were hoping, that the Muslim vote in some way could be confused. Some in some constituencies might go with the Congress, but they seems to lie at this point in time. We have seen that whosoever is in the position to defeat the Bharatiya Janata Party, they have gone on mass.
They've consolidated behind the Mahagathbandhan.
The tactical voting, as often people say, is reflected here. I would just like to add a point while we are looking at the Access My India vote. Let me also suggest a more interesting way of looking at it also would be to see in which social groups the vote of the BJP or the Congress or the Mahagathbandhan is more than its average vote.
Yeah.
You see? And that would be an indicator as to whether the party has really captured the vote of a particular community. So plus or minus the average vote is, I think, the more critical.
And what it seems like from what you suggest, it's the general category, which is the upper caste, and the OBC, which are largely behind the BJP,
Shastri, if you look
whereas
at
the Mahagathbandhan is getting the minority and the Dalit votes in a major way, the Congress losing out on all.
Non-Jatav.
I think, yeah, exactly, the non-Jatav votes.
This was the limitation.
OBC votes.
This was the limitation possibly of the Mahagathbandhan. They could gather the Muslim behind them, only the Yadavs among the OBCs, only the Jatavs among the SCs. They have not been able to fragment any other combination of the caste factors which could have possibly helped them.
And what was most important was that OBC vote, that 17% UP OBC vote which was floating. 2009 it went to the Congress, 2014 it went to the BJP. That was the vote for anyone's taking. This is what Priyanka Gandhi was eyeing in her Ganga Yatra.
And perhaps one reason is the fact, I mean, this should not be overplayed, but the fact that Modi himself, Prime Minister Modi, is seen as an OBC leader. I think that sort of makes it a combination of, as someone once told me in UP, a combination of the Kamandal and the Mandal in this so-called consolidation.
No, I think, you know, when you're looking at this, the only vote that's solidly consolidated behind the opposition is the minority vote, and that has not gotten fragmented because, and like you saw in Karnataka during the assembly elections, you see, any regional party that is not seen as something that can challenge the BJP is not getting that minority vote. It consolidates against the challenger to not just the BJP but to Narendra Modi. So wherever you see that there is a strong Congress candidate, you might notice that the minority vote will go to it. It's not based on parties. It's going in a,
and I don't candidate think who has the ability to defeat the BJP candidate.
No, not defeat the BJP, to challenge the BJP.
Exactly.
As in, you know, I'm not saying why I use the word challenge is this is not about the seat level. This is about the symbolic challenge to the Bharatiya Janata Party. And this is not just the Muslim vote. I think any minority vote.
The non-Jatavs and the Jata vote is also interesting, Mr. Shastri. If you look at it, the non-Jata vote this time has entirely gone to the Bharatiya Janata Party.
I just make this point that the Mahagathbandhan has got the vote it was expected to get. Which was the Yadav vote, which was the Jata vote, and which was the minority.
But then if that is the case, why is it not reflected in the numbers?
No, but there has been a consolidation of the other social groups.
Exactly.
As per the Access My India poll, there has been a consolidation of all the other groups with the BJP. And if that has happened, and that's something we'll have to watch out for day after tomorrow. If that has actually happened,
positioning of the Congress has not worked in certain places. The strategic positioning of trying to get some other votes from OBCs, from other SC communities, that has not worked.
If and only if, and it's a big capital if your exit polls are correct, I can tell you that then conventional arithmetic, and I can guarantee to you that Ajit and Sandeep also in the next election, when they predict, they will not go by conventional electoral arithmetic.
All right, so we're going to come right back. Ajit, we're coming right back to this. Let's listen in right now, because when we were on ground, Ankit, you spoke to the Nishad community, OBC members. That was a vote for the taking. I remember going into these Dalit bastis in every possible constituency of Uttar Pradesh, and this is what at least we picked up. Now, these are the few Jatav bastis that I went into. Let's listen in and we'll be right back into this conversation. जो आरक्षण है, जो दलित समाज है, उसको मिलना चाहिए.
वो तो मिल ही रहा है साहब, वो मिलना भी चाहिए.
जो स्टूडेंट लोग हैं वो कह रहे हैं कि दलित समाज को आरक्षण अभी बंद होना चाहिए, सबको एक समान होना चाहिए.
ऐसा है ना साहब, एक समान होना चाहिए तो उसमें दलितों की भागीदारी भी हर चीज़ में होना चाहिए. एक समान करना चाहते हैं तो फिर ये रिजर्वेशन जो पहले से बना है वो काय के लिए बनाया. अभी काय को दलितों को रिजर्व सीट से लड़ा रहे हैं. बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर जी ने 126 सीट की जो मांग की वो किस लिए की, और जो दलितों का है वो दलितों को मिलना चाहिए.
सत्यता की बात तो ये है कि आज इस देश में जो आरक्षण की नीतियाँ बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर हम लोगों को लिए देके गए, उसकी इतनी अति आवश्यकता है कि हम लोग इतने हैं ना, समाज के पूरे हिंदुस्तान की सारी समाजों से निचले स्तर पर हम लोग अपना है ना जीवन यापन करें।
मोहन जी, आप दीपक के पिताजी थे?
हाँ जी।
हुआ क्या था उस टाइम?
नहीं साहब, आंदोलन था उस दिन 2 तारीख। हाँ जी, उसमें हम तो अपने घर पे ही थे साहब। आगे उन लोगों ने गोली वगैरह चलाई और गाड़ी बरस गई।
यहाँ पे ग्वालियर में बहुत ज़्यादा तनाव है ठाकुर और दलितों के बीच।
अभी तक हम लोगों के संबंध अच्छे थे, लेकिन 2 अप्रैल की घटना ने हम लोगों के अंदर इतनी कड़वाहट पैदा कर दी गई है कि हमारे घर के सामने से अगर कुत्ता भी गुजरता है तो वो हमको शक की नज़र से देख रहे हैं, हम उनको शक की नज़र से देख रहे हैं।
रिजर्वेशन की प्रतिक्रिया बहुत गलत तरीके से आएगी। जो जरूरतमंद है आप उनको दो।
कोई परेशानी नहीं है कि जो हमारी कोई सुनवाई नहीं रही अभी तक साहब। क्या कहेंगे, 1.5-2 साल हो गई साहब, क्या कहें हम लोग।
हमारे हाथी से कोई नहीं लड़ा तो या तो वोट डालने नहीं जाएंगे या वो नोटा कहते हैं।
और अब तो गठबंधन है ना चाचा, हाथी के अगर साइकिल लड़ ले तो
साइकिल देंगे।
साइकिल का और हाथी का गठबंधन है।
अच्छे काम करो, तू हमारा की गरीबन की सहायता करो, हम दुआ देंगे तो और ऊंचे जाएंगे तुम।
जब से ये मोदी सरकार आई है, गरीब लोगों का तो बिल्कुल ही काम धंधा चौपट हो गया है। GST नोटबंदी करके गरीबों को धंधे पानी से मारा। कहाँ विकास, कहीं विकास भी नहीं हो रहा। ये विश्वास तो किसी को नहीं है, लेकिन उम्मीद तो रखता है।
2014 से लेके आज 2019 आ गई, जब से अब तक आदमी भाग ही रहा है।
All right, so that was what Preeti spoke to the Jata vote, which seems to be consolidating behind Mayawati as expected, but nothing.
Numbers as well show
nothing apart from that. It once again it just boils down to the Mahagathbandhan only getting the vote that they were expected to, and Narendra Modi getting everything else.
Well, let me add one more thing. Normally in any election in the north, you find that the minorities would tend to vote the Congress during Lok Sabha polls and the regional parties during assembly polls. In this poll, it seems that they have abandoned the Congress party even during Lok Sabha and moved towards the Mahagathbandhan.
But does this mean that all the issues that we were talking about, at least in the run-up to the election, about the cattle, about everything else, is the anger just towards Yogi Adityanath that we will teach him a lesson in 2022? As of now, our vote is for Narendra Modi.
I must admit that I've never been able to understand UP as a South Indian. just as those in the north of India find it very difficult to understand South. So I have no this one about it. But I think these are all, the hardcore Hindutva figures that you're talking about. Whether you're talking, whether it is an Anant Kumar Hegde in Uttar Kannada, whether it is a Yogi Adityanath in UP, they have a core vote base. They have a core vote appeal, and they can effect a consolidation of the Hindu vote in their favor.
Mr. Shastri,
so no matter what the issue is.
I'll bring you in. Do you think the OBC, that 17% OBC vote in UP, which both the Gathbandhan and the Congress was vying for, has played the decider in this and gone with the BJP?
Again, the Axis My India poll shows that the non-Yadav OBC vote has got consolidated with the BJP and its alliance.
Exactly.
Now, if that has happened, the type of results we are seeing will emerge. But past experience shows that it's not such a omnibus group that it would move only in a particular direction. It is likely to splinter, but if the poll we have done proves to be correct, this obviously would be the result.
But you don't quite think it would be?
I mean, it's difficult to believe that such mass consolidation will happen in one election, where the issues are not so much there to make that happen.
I think the only person confident of this poll is Pradeep himself.
He should be. If anything goes wrong, it's Pradeep Gupta for these polls, not anybody else.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.